Hello and welcome to another episode. This one is me doing a deeper dive into the new EV5 video that got released a few days back. I didn't see until I uploaded my news episode. Before I do that though, people have been asking me a question: how are you getting Android apps on the screen? Well, I'm using one of these full Android Carlink boxes that turns your screen into a tablet. And I'll do a full video on that once I've got time to do it, and I'll have a deeper dive into what's going on with this. This allows you to do Android Auto and wireless CarPlay, both wirelessly, as well as turning your screen into a tablet. So you can run car scanner and web browse and streaming apps or anything you want, like you would on a normal Android tablet. You just need a data connection, so you can use the hotspot on your phone, or you can plug in a SIM card for data. And the box looks like that. I've got a long extension lead on this because I'm using my house's Wi-Fi, but it doesn't get a good signal in the car, so I have to stretch it up towards the window to get an actual signal. Anyway, it seems pretty good. I'm liking it a lot. Current projected range after going to Liverpool and back yesterday is 326 miles, so I'm just 2 miles off the WLTP of my EV6 for the first time ever, possibly. Plug that in and you'll see the boot up screen. It just take a few seconds to start. Come on, whenever you're ready. There you go. The AI stands for Android Intelligence Interconnect System. So it's using the CarPlay interface of the car by USB to provide Android Auto as well as the tablet experience, which is I didn't really know about. I know technically Jeff did a video on this and he probably explained it, but I didn't really take it in. So I'm using CarPlay without an Apple phone. Anyway. Let's play the EV5 video. Currently the British weather's returned and it's raining outside. So I'll go back to library and EV5 unveil again. And then I'll do a deeper dive through some still images I've picked out of this. Those are animated headlamps like the Koreans always seem to get. It's a nice sunroof. I think part of it opens. And that centre portion's attached to the passenger seat. Interesting. You can get a USB-C for a data port now. Table to either eat off or to use a laptop on, I guess. Work in the back. And then there's a kind of chiller box, but it's got another function I think I've spotted in my stills. And then what I thought was a picnic table that pops up at the back is a picnic table, I think. So again, I'll come to that when I do a deep dive in a few minutes. And because I'm running off Wi-Fi and I've got Google Drive on here, I'll just play off my little detailed video to just take you through what I've spotted in the stills, some stills I've taken out. Got various kind of bends and accents in the panels, which you can see there, and the headlight's different different shaped, more angular. You've got the offset Kia logo, which I've moaned about before. I'm still not sure about. That's in the wheels. That reminds me of the EV6's back window spoiler kind of look. So it's taken something from the EV6. Panoramic sunroof, which I hope will have some kind of cover on the inside to stop you getting roasted or keeping the car too hot. But we shall see. That reminds me of a Polestar 2's backlights. Nice. The driver's console entertainment screen is the freeway one I've mentioned before, and that seems thinner than the EV6 is. Then you've got that cover thing on the passenger seat which slides back to uncover the wireless charging port, and another little cubby underneath there. Again, it's different. The steering wheel's got a train mode button and also an A button. I think that's for autonomous driving, and more spokes than the EV6 has currently got. Is that 4 instead of 2? And that's the wireless charge pad and cubby. That looks like some kind of hill climb button or something. I'm not quite sure. I'll zoom in on when I do the video, and maybe you can figure out what it is. Yeah, that's the width of the driver's cluster in a close-up from the side at a different angle. Hangers on the back seats like the EV6, but different again. They're not quite the same, but they're kind of a development of it. Then you've got a heater and a chiller button on this little cubby box that pops out from the centre console in the back, so you can heat or chill your drinks or probably keep your food hot. And then the fold down table. Very practical stuff. That's the chiller and heater box. And then there's another view looking down where it's got a couple of drinks in there to keep them cool or hot. It looks like a chiller and heater button, so I'm guessing that's what it is. Then that's that pop-up table that comes up out of the back floor in the boot. Also there's a parcel shelf sliders there and some hooks like you get in a new Nero EV. And there's some of the angles on the outside, so it's not just a square chunky box, it's got more angles than you think it's got. And then that's kind of chrome trim on the bottom, which people will want to do a chrome delete on, no doubt, because they do that all the time. Anyway, that's all the things I've spotted. So I'll put a link at the top over there for you to click on the original video. You can just whiz through it yourself. But until Kia EV Day in October, which they still haven't given us a date for, we're not going to know more details and the markets appearing in. But fingers crossed it comes to the UK. I mean, it looks better the more I look at it, and it's smaller than an EV9 and going to be cheaper than an EV9. So we shall see what it brings. Anyway, I hope you find that interesting. Thank you for watching.